Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to design a necklace using this amazing pendant that we got in some speed box this month. So this is a crystal pendant, and then I have this in my stash. So this copper beads are from Sam Speed Box. This was one strand, and the metallic beads are also from Sam Speed Box. But these nugget beads is from my stash. So I have the smoky quartz and the quartz nugget beads. So I thought that will make a perfect pair for my pendant. So um, that's what I'm gonna use. And these cube metallic beads, hematite beads, are also a nice addition. So I have this from Sam's Bead Box as well. I opened the strand, and these are the beads. So these are nugget beads. They are of different sizes, like not some are big, some are small, some are rectangle. I mean, some are long, some are short. So I just want to separate these beads because we are going to make a necklace. I want the bigger beads to be in the center rather than on the sides. So I make a pile with shorter beads, or smaller beads, whichever you want to call, to be on the sides, and the longer ones to be on in the middle. So um, just make a pile of those, and so I did about the crystal too. Just trying to make piles of these. Okay, so seems to be good enough for me. So I have this pinch pail in my stash. So it's a swan pinch pail. It is antique copper with some stone studded on one side. This is the back of the pinch pail, as you guys can see. It's connected on the top, and then you have the pinch part in the back. So I'm going to take this pendant. I'm gonna just insert it and then go ahead and pinch that. So now it's nice and secure inside the pendant, and it won't come off. Nicely pinch it, and you have this one on the top. I thought this will add a nice addition to my necklace. So I have beaded on 49 strand bead stringing wire. This is a 49 strands coated with a nylon coating and made into single strand in this nice silvery color. Silver plated, that's what it says. So that's what I'm going to use for this necklace. I'm also trying to use some Levano seed beads. These are not branded, by the way, but they are antique copper as well. I'm going to use the cube, but not that much. So I want a pile of my Levano seed beads as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep it in the spool. I like to work with the spool. I don't like to cut my wire beforehand. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. So just open it up. That way you don't need a stopper bead at the end, a bead stopper, or so that's what we don't need. So I'm going to string this and figure out the center of the necklace, and then go on figuring out. So this is a sample wire that I have, just a little bit of the bead stringing wire. So first of all, I will add my pendant and see how it looks. Right, this is how that looks. I really like the way it looks. Now to the sides, I'm just gonna add maybe crystal or quartz, you can decide. So just two of that, and see how it feels. So it's a pinch bell, so maybe we can do the cubes right next to it. No, you cannot, because it'll go through and through. So it's better to have, I think a smoky quartz will look good, maybe. Yeah. Then a cube. Then a crystal. Trying to add the biggest one in the lot. So that's how it looks. We can try this copper. Okay. Then continue with a crystal. Then again a cube on either side. A smoky quartz. See how it looks, whether you like it or not. I do like it, and then I can continue with substituting the cubes with the seed beads, the 11 seed beads. So that's what I wanted to do. And if you want to see this, okay, if you can make a little swatch kind of a thing. So this wire is visible. If you want, you can add seed beads there. That way it will be nice, and you won't see anything bad. So I'm going to continue and work a pattern and show you guys. So I finished stringing the beads in a pattern that I like, which is appealing to me, which is that I started with just the crystal and the smoky quartz, the quartz and the smoky quartz with 11 seed beads, and then towards the middle I added the copper 6mm truck beads in between the clear crystal, and then the cubes in between the smoky quartz, just for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 sections each side. Added the pinch bell. I added 3 seed beads inside the bell, so that it doesn't look blank. So that way it will look good, is what I thought. So that's that. So nicely pinch it. And for finishing, what I wanted to use is, I just want to take a little bit off. It's pretty long, so I wanted to use a lobster claw clasp. This is a bigger size lobster claw clasp, and a closed decorated jump ring. So I'm going to use the beaded on crimp beads, size 1 crimp in copper color, so that it matches our seed bead. So I shall take off the seed bead, add my crimp bead, and then my lobster claw clasp, come back through the crimp bead, normally in beaded on, the size of the crimp will be written on top of your wire packaging. It says size 1 and it's in a bead format, and size 2 if it is in a tube format. So come back, and then if there is a short tail, that's okay. Normally it tends to crisscross, so make sure it's parallel. And I'm going to use the crimping pliers to crimp. So there is 2 divots in the crimping pliers. One hole is like a cashew shape, which is closer to the handle. The other one is oval. First you go with the one that is closer to the handle horizontally. Keep it in between the hole and then just squish it. This will squish it in a cashew form. And now go vertically with the top hole and then squish it nicely. Now it's like a bead format. You can either snip off the excess wire or you can slip it on top of the bead, so that way it's nice and secure right there. And move all the beads down to that, and make sure it's in a format, it's in U format. And then we will have to cut the wire, take off some beads, make sure it's even on both sides, and check now if you want to. Maybe I shall add a different bead out here. Now add the crimp bead. Take the jump ring in. You can use any kind of clasp you want, but I feel the lobster clock clasp is much more safer. Come back through a bead. That will be easier for you to pull the wire. Take your pliers and hold the jump ring and pull that. Okay, see that? Make sure the loop is not very long, and go ahead and take your pliers and do the same. Make sure it's in the second divot first and horizontally, and then go with the first one vertically. Oops. The beaded on crimp is a little bit flawed, I guess, but it is nice and tight. So now you take your wire cutters and snip off the excess wire, and our necklace is done. As much as possible closer to the bead. So now this is how our necklace looks like. It's a pretty short necklace because that's what I wanted it to be, and I really like the way this turned out to be. I'll come back with the earrings matching for this necklace. I hope you guys like the simple tutorial. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe, and then subscribe to my channel. If you would like to share it with your friends and family who has a similar interest, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.